Would you raise your right hand, please? Would you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
And state your name for the record.
Sally Kaaba, Salimatou, last name Kaba.
Hi, Sally. Are you in school?
Yes.
Where do you go to school?
I go to Times Square STEM Academy.
And is that a Providence Public School?
Yes.
How long have you been a student there?
This is my 4th academic year there. I'm a senior.
And are you actively involved with any student organization?
Yes.
What organization are you active with?
I'm with the RISE. I'm a junior facilitator.
And what do you do in your role as a junior facilitator at Arise?
So as a junior facilitator, we go to weekly meetings. We're usually there for about 6 hours a week. We do workshops, we co-facilitate workshops, we work with other youth, and we work on campaigns.
And how do you decide what campaigns to work on?
We take a vote, and then we decide as a youth if we're going to do it or not.
Have you participated in programs offered by Arise?
Yes. I've been in the Hidden Lotus program, which is a support group for youth, honoring our history, which is an ethnic studies course over the summer in their college access program.
And why did you originally get involved with Arise?
So I got involved with the RISE because I struggled with confidence and advocating for myself. I didn't really know how to use my voice, so when an alumni came to the school and talked about it, the Hidden Lotus program caught attention to my eye because it was a support group and I needed that because I didn't have that in school.
And have you been involved in any advocacy efforts or campaigns that Arise has been active with?
Yes, we're working on a campaign called Counselors Not Cops, which is to get school resource officers out of Providence Public Schools to make it more safe for the students and to also hopefully use the money that they're taking to give the SROs, we can get more counselors in the school.
And when you and your peers work on a campaign through Arise, where do you go to get heard?
We go to the superintendent, the school board, and the school council, the city council.
And what's your understanding of how that would work if the commissioner's proposed order takes effect the way that it's structured right now?
I don't know how it would work because, as of my knowledge, the school board is being taken away, so where we would go after.
And how long has Arise, to your knowledge, how long has Arise been working on the Counselors Not Cops campaign?
About a year now.
And are you working with other organizations on that campaign?
Yes, so it's a coalition with the RISE, PSU, and prison.
And do you meet with the other organizations and the other youth?
Yes, once a week on Wednesdays.
And how do you all decide how you're going to move your campaign forward?
In those meetings, we plan on talking to the mayor or the superintendent or the school board.
And you're aware that the commissioners proposed a takeover for the Providence Public Schools?
Yes.
Did you ask to be included as a party in the show cause hearing through a motion to intervene?
Yes.
And why did you ask to be included in the show cause hearing?
So I asked to be included because at my school we're dealing with a lot of dysfunction and miscommunication. Right now we're having trouble with like how the seniors will graduate. In the past we've had transcripts lost, we've had seniors walk the stage with blank diplomas. Some students aren't getting the credits that they need. And it's really concerning to me because I'm a senior now and my brother goes to Times Square. So because we don't know where to go in the school, because nobody's really listening to us, it's like I had to take a step further and go somewhere else for my voice to be heard.
And you're not asking the commissioner not to do a takeover, are you?
No.
What are you asking the commissioner to do?
I'm asking the commissioner to let students and parents have a seat at the table because this is our education we have to live through these decisions. We know what we need, and there's just no way a takeover can happen if you don't have input from the people that go through it. So I feel like we need to be able to help make those decisions. We need to be able to give a yes or no.
And you've seen everyone discussing this paragraph in the proposed order.
Yes.
And it says that there will be forums or other opportunities for input. Is that good enough for you?
No, it's not good enough, because I've been at forums for my school, and it's just, you're able to speak on the mic for 2-3 minutes, and then they give their condolences, they summarize what you say, act like they care, and then they still do what they want to do. It's not good enough for us. We need more than that. It's not going to work. And as a senior, it's really frustrating that nobody is doing what they're supposed to do to make us graduate. It's really frustrating, because I take my education serious. And it's just frustrating to know that people are acting like they're doing something, but they're really not. They're making it worse. And we tell them what we want, and then they do something completely different, and it becomes worse than what it already was. I'm sure everybody's familiar with what's going on with my school, and it's just frustrating to know that. I feel like nobody's looking at my school, and I feel like if we can't have somebody step in now to fix what's going on, what's going to happen after the takeover when you have to deal with Hope that have way more students than Times Square STEM Academy? We're a small school, and I feel like we're barely functioning right now. And it's just frustrating to know, how are you going to have a takeover and deal with bigger schools if you can't just come in and see what's going on with us?
Thank you, Sally.
Thank you.
Sally, just a couple of questions, okay? Do I understand it, though, that you're not here on behalf of Arise? I mean, you're a member of Arise, but you want a seat at the table apart from Arise. You want a voice as a student?
Yes, I want a voice as a student.
And would you be speaking for other students?
Sure, the students at my school, yeah. The ones that don't know how to advocate for themselves, don't know where to go, or they're scared to do it, I'm speaking for them.
Is that in a organized way, or you feel you know that you would be speaking as a student and you think for all the other students?
Yeah.
You mentioned, this is my last question, you mentioned that you're frustrated because they don't listen to the students, and they, who is they? The school department, the school committee, the mayor, who is it?
I would say our board and RIDE, honestly.
Okay.
Because last year we went through a whole consolidation thing, and we've had meetings with RIDE, and like I don't think it went anywhere. It was pointless.
When you say we had meetings,
Students, teachers,
okay,
parents, yeah.
okay, thank you.
Can you read it? I just have a question or two. When you were asked by Ms. Wood, what is it that you want? I believe you said you want a yes or a no, to be able to say yes or no. I understood that to mean that if you were given a seat, what you described as the table with the commissioner said, this is what I plan to do, you want to have a yes or a no with respect to that. Is that correct? And so, how many seats at the table should there be?
I don't really know how to answer that question. I would say
24,000
as many parents and students that would like to show up should be able to have access. I feel like we should be able to be there. There shouldn't be a number. We shouldn't have to fight this hard to have our voice heard.
Okay, but I want to stay on that analogy. So there could be 10 voices, 100 voices, 1,000 voices, 24,000 voices, correct? Yes, am I correct? Could be.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So, and how is it ultimately determined? Do they have a hand vote? There are 15,000 people now here. How many vote yes, and how many vote no?
So you're putting me in a difficult posture because that's a little bit argumentative, but you're not the opposing counsel, so I don't even know what to do about that.
You can certainly object. My point is, I'm trying to understand, what does a yes or a no mean?
If you present us with whatever you want to do, you need to ask us, do we like it or not? Is it going to work for us?
And how is it ultimately determined, whether it's yes or
I don't know how to
no?
answer that.
I have nothing further.
Thank you, Sally.
Thank you, Sally. Thank you so much.
We have asked repeatedly not to have the clapping and the show of support or not support. We don't want to have to ask again. Let's keep it towards the end if you want to do that. This is a legal proceeding, so let's please abide. Thank you.